Hello, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. New subscribers, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back.
Opposition leader Mark Golding has declared that he is indeed a British citizen.
Nobody with dual citizenship not supposed to even walk through the front door of the House of Parliament, much less
the ultimate executive leader of the country. You should have no other citizenship.
A prominent regional attorney is this afternoon asserting that opposition leader Mark Golding has a moral obligation to declare whether he's a British citizen.
So guys, breaking news. The controversy surrounding Mark Golding's British citizenship and his reluctance to renounce that citizenship cements what he told us years ago. Mark Golding does not want to be Prime Minister of Jamaica. He has no desire. He had no desire, and he still doesn't have any desire to become Prime Minister of Jamaica.
I'm not here because I want to be Prime Minister. I am a privileged son of Jamaica. I've been blessed so many ways. Born here, grow here, and I've prospered here. And I feel compelled to do my part to make Jamaica a better place.
So let us talk about it, guys. What you just heard from Mark Golding was said in 2020 in a meeting with some comrades. If you ask anybody who is in opposition whether they want to be Prime Minister, they're going to say, yes, of course I want to be Prime Minister. Why do you want to be Prime Minister? I think I will make a better Prime Minister. I think I could lead the country better than the person that's there now. Yes, that's how you respond to something like that. Anybody who is in opposition, they're going to tell you that they have a desire to lead their country because they think that they can do so better than the person there.
I'm a privileged son of Jamaica. I've been blessed so many ways. Born here, grow here, and I've prospered here. And I feel compelled to do my part to make Jamaica a better place.
So he says he's a privileged son of the soil and he has prospered in Jamaica and he's been very blessed. And he feels compelled to make Jamaica a better place. Now my question is, if you are so prosperous and you're so privileged in Jamaica, in a country like Jamaica, then what is the problem? There's no problem for you. You say you're prosperous, you're blessed, you're privileged. Hey, a round of applause for Jamaica. Give Jamaica and her farmer leaders a round of applause. Because of them, you are prosperous, you are privileged, and you are so blessed. In a country where you say you're born and you grow. So I'm not hearing a problem in it. It's been great for you. Jamaica has been super great for you, even under Andrew Holness's leadership. So Mark Golding not have no problem at him just say it. But make we get into the part where him say him not really come here because him want to be Prime Minister. Make we get into that part there. Now if him didn't come here because him wanted to be Prime Minister, why him come here then? Well, the truth of the matter is, the real reason why he came here is because his friend asked him to. Peter Bunting lost his seat and his plan went south in terms of leading the party and his prospect to lead the country. So, in order to keep out the true, authentic PNP them from out of the leadership of the party, Peter Bunting told Mark Golding, his business partner from over Proven Wealth, to come in. You know, them use the $10 million and all these things to buy out the delegates them and whatever they do. Because some of the people them say, I know them can't get nothing from out of the $10 million where them promised them. So, Mark Golding came because Bunting asked him to. No other reason. And he told the people, if he genuinely came to be a leader and he had better ideas than Andrew Holness and his administration, and he had a better vision for the country, he would have stated that. He would have told those people, I came here because I want to be Prime Minister. I came here because I have a desire to take this country down a better path, a better route to Vision 2030. Yeah, I have a desire, I have an urge to want to lead my country. That's what he would have said. But no, he did not say that. He instead told them, I didn't come here because I want to be prime minister. I come here, let him twist it. I come here because I have been so privileged in this country, and I have been so prosperous in this country that I want to give back something to you. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. So if he was genuine that he wanted to give back to his country, he could have done that over the years many different ways. He could have had a charity, he could have, right there in his constituency where he is now. His constituency is one of the most impoverished in the country. And he could have done something to develop that community. But he didn't. So why is it that he waited until this moment, 2020, to come and tell the people themselves wanted to give back when he's had so many opportunities, when he has been in the Senate since 2007? Doesn't make any sense. I said all of that to say, if Mark Golding truly wanted to be prime minister, he would have done everything in his power to prove his loyalty and patriotism to Jamaica only. If he wanted to be prime minister, the moment he decided that he was going to run for the presidency of the People's National Party, he would have said, you know what? I am not going to go into this thing with citizenship to 2 countries. I'm going to go in there with citizenship to 1 country, irrespective of what the Constitution says. If he really wanted to be Prime Minister of Jamaica, when the people started talking about his citizenship, he would have come out and said, you know what, guys? If this is going to cause a problem, I've been a citizen since 2007, of the UK. I've been a citizen since I came into politics and since I was born. I've held a citizenship of another country and I've never renounced it. But at this point in time, if people are uncomfortable about it, or because this is even a topic of discussion, I'm going to go ahead and renounce it. Argument done. We don't talk about something different right now. But listen to what he says when asked, why doesn't he go ahead and renounce now?
We have 1 foot, this is your direct quote, 1 foot in, 1 foot out of King Charles's yard. Right. Is there a parallel between that statement and what folks are saying now about your dual citizenship? And also, is it therefore fair for you to categorize it as a mere distraction?
1 foot in and 1 foot out refers to the idea of leaving the monarchy, but not leaving it. To comply with the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica. So we're going through a process of reform now. If this matter is debated, and the Jamaican people feel strongly that the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition, as 2 individuals, should not have dual citizenship, I would take the necessary steps to relinquish that status, But as it stands now...
But if folks ask you why wait until that time, because the notion that the PM raised yesterday is a matter of the ultimate executive leader not being perceived, not the Constitution says, but perception being oftentimes the reality and the lens through which people view things, the perception of split loyalties, the perception of having 2 masters. The PM said, we are a parachute if anything goes wrong. It needs to be clear that you have no other loyalty.
Well, first of all, the PM is not really in a position to say that because the PM has sworn allegiance to the King.
What a response that is. Andrew Holness is not bounded to another country through citizenship or any sort of loyalty. Andrew Holness's loyalty in terms of citizenship is only to Jamaica. 1 flag, 1 country, 1 loyalty. One would think that Mark Golding, who is the one seeking to take Andrew Holness's job, that he would do what he needs to become even and to look more presentable to the Jamaican people. He's not even trying. All he's doing is attacking Andrew Holness to justify what he's doing and what he's about. And the lady, I really have to give this journalist a lot of credit because she was so on point with her questions. She asked all the right questions. Very sharp journalist, Simone. So it is just so weird. It's so awkward. It's nothing like we've seen before, you know? Why would you want to put up a fight? Why would you want to delay? You should want to go right now so that the argument can be put to rest. But you know what I think, guys? The truth of the matter is, Mark Golding comes from a family with a long lineage of citizenship in Britain. He's the only one of his family born in Jamaica, the only one. So it makes sense that his loyalty would be to Britain. Because if he did not have that loyalty to Britain, he would have easily renounced. He will not renounce and pledge loyalty to just Jamaica. Because his patriotism, love for country, is not as strong as, let's say, Andrew Holness and all the JLP members of Parliament who had a choice to keep their citizenship, but they chose not to. They renounced and decided to serve Jamaica. Guys, when Mark Golding fixates on the Constitution and Jamaica being a part of the Commonwealth with England, you see, patriotism is something that you feel to your body and your soul. When you hear the word patriotism, when you see the Jamaican flag, it must reign supreme where your patriotism is concerned. So patriotism, it's an emotional attachment for us, real patriots, right? So we wouldn't hesitate if we're put in a position to choose one country or the other, you know? And that is what Mark Golding is missing. He does not have that emotional connection, attachment to this flag. He has to have both. He has to delay. All the others, they were quick. When they had to make that decision, they were quick on that decision. Guys, you are listening to Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you're keeping it locked here for all your political news, reviews, and updates.